Guys, it's Laura here, and today I'm gonna talk about Vapour Beauty, and I've got a bunch of products from Black Friday, and I was very curious how they perform because they are so raved, and I came upon some offers and I got a bunch of samples too, so I'm ready to share with you my opinion and some awesome swatches. So let's get to it. The first I'm gonna talk about is this. I got his Vapour, obviously everything is Vapour, Clarity Cleansing Oil, and this is an oil. It removes makeup, it cleanses really well without drying the skin, and I really like cleansing oils rather than creams or anything else because it stripes the skin of natural oils, and my really dry skin needs some nourishment without stripping it and drying it even more. So this oil has like a I don't know if it smells like a blend of oils, so it smells like a heavily like an oil but it's lightweight, and if you just take it and you rub it all over your face, it removes mascara really well, and I really enjoy this. Yeah, I've been loving this oil. This oil is being great for my dry skin and it works. Then today I used only Vapour Beauty on my face, and I use mainly my fingers but right now I'm gonna talk about primer, and I got the stick primer, the Stratus Instant Skin Perfector, and I got a liquid primer, Stratus Soft Focus. So first I'm gonna talk about the stick primer, and I got here in shade 903, and this feels like balm, like I don't know, I really enjoy this. It's not having that silicone feel to it, but it's like balm, very lightweight, and my skin loved it. So I'm gonna try and swatch it for you guys because it's looking like a golden. It has like a golden shade to it, but on the skin I didn't see any gold reflecting, and I was kind of expecting to see more gold, more shimmer from it, and I didn't. So it's slightly golden, but actually it's disappearing in my skin because I have a serious yellow tone. So it's right here, and you can even tell that I put it on. So it doesn't have any shimmer in it. It doesn't have any sparkle. Slight sheen, but not really. So, but I really enjoyed this. I really liked it, and I will consider to purchase this because it works really well. And I've got the liquid. This is in 904, and this is pink tone. I tried to take different shades because on the website they look different, and I didn't know exactly what shade I need, but actually 903 from the Skin Perfector, it matches me perfectly. And I'm a yellow tone, usually light in the winter time, and I'm going to a full medium in the summertime when I get a tan. So now for my shade, because it's so light, 903, it's perfect. And this one, the Soft Focus Stratus, it's 904, and it's a pink tone. It has like a really cool tone to it. And actually this one, I don't know, it feels kind of oily. It has like an oil base to it. I'm not really sure because it feels like a moisturizer, and it's slightly, you can see it has like a slight sheen to it. So this feels to me like an oil. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of this one, the liquid primer, but I love the stick primer. So it doesn't have a pink tone to it either, so I don't think it matters which one you choose, because for me they just disappear. Okay, next I've got some foundation. I've got actually I got a full size of this Atmosphere Luminous Foundation, and I got it, mine it's in 123, and I also got a sample of 115. And actually it's funny because I thought that 123 will match me perfectly, and it's slightly darker. I was matching today, actually I used the stick form on my right side and I used the liquid form on my left side, but you can tell the difference. And this is so this is the 123 stick form. I found this to be slightly darker than my skin tone, but if this was mixed with 115, it will match my skin perfectly, because 115 is slightly lighter and slightly peachier. And if I'm gonna blend these two, seriously, they match me perfectly. So it's not a huge difference, just slightly, but you can tell. This is 115 on top, and this is 123. So it's exactly a tone lighter or darker. And the liquid foundation, this is Atmosphere Soft Focus in 123 again. And also for this liquid foundation, I had the same oily feel to it, and I dislike it. The coverage on both is very light. So this is 123 liquid, so you can see it's a match with the cream foundation. So the liquid foundation is slightly darker, but probably because it just has a sheen to it, looks darker, but on my skin tone they look the same, blended. But yeah, so these are the foundations. And yeah, the liquid foundation, I found it even more sheer than the stick, but they are really sheer. The coverage is really light. I even tried to build it up, and I didn't see, I don't know, it's just really light to medium the most. It's not, I can still see my dark spots on my face. You can see here, so it's not covering everything. It's, even though it should be really light, the more you build it up, the heavier it feels on your face, so it doesn't work. Like, I will use this for everyday, just for everyday makeup, for no makeup days. But yeah, I had higher expectation of this foundation, and I got a little bit disappointed of the coverage. But that's just my opinion. Let's move on. Concealer. And I've got a sample of the Illusionist concealer. I wasn't sure which one is my shade, so I got 015 and 020. And 020 is matching my skin tone perfectly. So 015, because it's a shade lighter, it fits my skin tone better. So I'm gonna swatch now 020. And you can see it's the same, almost the same shade as the foundation. So it's kind of disappearing in my skin. So that's why I like it to have it lighter, and I like more 015. 015, it's slightly lighter, but it's matching my skin tone better. So it's hard to tell, hard to see. I'm gonna try to take a picture and put it on my blog. Maybe it's gonna show better the colors, but it's not a huge difference because it's matching my skin tone as it should be. So let's move on. I really like, before I move on, I want to say I like the concealer. It's very creamy. I really like a creamy concealer because I have really dry skin, and I like to also feel like it's moisturizing around my eye, because every time I smile, if it's not well moisturized, I'm gonna see more crease into my skin. So any moisture under my eye helps. Now we're gonna move on to Solar Translucent Bronzer, and this is in Spicy 223, and I thought it will be just a really regular everyday bronzer, and this is looking like cocoa, like a real cocoa shade, and it's very creamy and I enjoy this. And like I told you, I applied it with my fingers and it blends really well, and surprisingly I loved it. Or maybe not surprisingly, but let's see, I'm gonna put it right here. It has like a really creamy feel to it, but it's blending very nice into the skin. So this is cocoa spicy, actually this is spicy bronzer, and it's a true cocoa color, I will say. It's not so spicy like you will think, but it's gorgeous. Now I've got 3 of the Aura multi-use blush, and actually I even use it on my eyelids today. Just dab it with my fingers a little bit, and this is let's see, I'm gonna take it in the number order, and I've got here Eros, and this is like a mauve, pinkish mauve shade. It's very beautiful. And this also blend easily. I think I got this on my cheeks today. Eros. Next is Tender. And Tender is it's a true baby pink shade. It's a very soft pink. It's very, very beautiful. I think I like this to use every day, like this soft pink. This has a slight sheen to it. It's not highly pigmented, but it has like a really, really beautiful pink shade to it. So this one blends more into my skin tone, kind of disappears. And the last is Candle. And this one is like a rosy, deeper rosy color. Let's check this out. This one is true rosy color. It's slightly that's rosy, slightly more pinkish. So Eros is more orangey, warm. This is more warm Eros, and Scandal is more pinkish, is more cool tone, but they are both beautiful. And yeah, Tender is really, really you can see it's probably best for people who has like really white face, like really the lowest skin tone on the planet, because it's kind of disappearing, but it's gorgeous too. If you have if you just want to have like a little just a little something there, it's perfect. Or for somebody who just starts to use some makeup, like all the younger people, like teenagers, I'll totally recommend that. The Tender shade, it's perfect. Now we're gonna move to highlighters, and I've got here Dazzle, which is a golden shade, and I got Cinder, which is more like a pinkish cool tone shade. So let's see. Dazzle, and I enjoy this. Actually I used the pinkish one today because I went more for a cool tone look. So I'm gonna swatch this, and it's not highly golden, it's just like a creamy gold. I don't know how to explain this. It's not having a high sheen to it, but it has like a slight shimmer. It's very it's not bam in your face, it's just slightly there. And now I'm gonna show you Cinder, and that's what I used on my cheeks today. And this one, it's cool tone, it's pinkish, it has slight, it's not only shimmery, it has like slight sparkle in it, like glitter in it. I don't know how to explain this. But it's barely visible. I can see it when I swatch it, but it's barely visible on the cheeks because I put it on my cheeks here, and you can't tell that it has like glitter in it, but it does have like slight glitter in it, I can tell you that, but nothing crazy. Just on the swatch I can see it on my hand, but probably in the camera it's invisible. But yeah, these are the highlighters. Now I have this Lux Organic Lip Conditioner, and this is a lip balm actually, and I love this. This works really well. It smells slightly, has like a plant, slightly citrusy, but this one works really well, keeps my lips well moisturized, and I really enjoy this. And the last products that I have are lip. For the lipstick, I've got here 2 lipsticks, and I have Ravish, and this is a darker shade, but I noticed that these are not your regular lipstick. These are sheer lipstick, slightly how to call them, slightly they have like a sheen to them. They're not going like a full color, so they kind of have like a slight sheen to them. I don't know, they look a lot, if you can tell, they look a lot like the Aura blush. So if you would like to have a lipstick from Vapour Beauty, I would say just go for the blush, because you can use it as lipstick too. And actually you can tell that, let me see which shade. This Scandal is looking exactly like the shade of Siren Ravish, so they are identical. So I will just go for the blush, for the multi-use stick in that case. Now I'm gonna use Siren Incognito, and this looks a lot like the bronzer. It has more like a cocoa shade to it, like a more natural, slightly pinkish. It's not a true cocoa, but it has like a more brown earth shade to it. So this is cocoa. But today I have on my lips, actually I have Incognito, and actually I put a little bit on top of it, the only lip gloss that I got. This is Elixir Plumping Gloss in Flare, and this is a perfect match, the shade, with the Incognito lipstick, so that's why I top it off. And this one, it's very glossy. It's more sheer, has like just a slight tint to it when you apply it on the lips. But it's highly glossy. So let me show you. I'm gonna try and show you this too. This is Incognito. on the top, and this is the gloss shade, so they are the perfect match. And it's highly glossy. So if you're looking for that high shine glossy lip gloss, like seriously, this is the most glossy, I don't know, lip gloss that I tried. It's not sticky at all. It feels like most like a moisturizing oil on your lips, if I will have to describe it. But it's very comfortable. Also, the lipsticks are very comfortable too because they are so moisturizing. But because they have that sheen to it, it's not gonna stick on your lips and last for a very long time, especially if you eat something or so you have to reapply it like probably every couple of hours. But they are very comfortable on the lips and very moisturizing, and I like that during the winter time when you need more moisture in your lips and my lips are cracking like crazy. So this feels like a treatment for the lips, also with the benefit of a lipstick or a lip gloss, and I really enjoy that. So that was my haul of my Vapour Beauty products. As I told you, I really enjoyed the primer, the stick primer. I disliked the foundations. It's nothing that I will go for in the future, probably. I like the concealer, the one that is one shade lighter than my skin tone in 115. I really like that. The concealer stick, Illusionist. The Illusionist concealer. I really love the bronzer in Spicy. That was like a really refreshing color, and I enjoyed that. It was so easy and effortlessly to apply it. I really like the Aura multi-use stick blush. It's not a blush, it's a multi-use stick, and you can use it on as a blush, as a lipstick. I even use it as an eyeshadow today. So traveler's best friend, it should be that that multi-use stick, and I really enjoy that. Also, the highlighters were my top favorite, but if you're going for a slightly sheen and slightly shimmery highlighter, you should pick that, but it wasn't my crazy favorite. I love the lip balm. It's really nice. I really like the feel to it. It feels so rich and luxurious. I don't know, something about it. And I wouldn't go for a sheer lipstick. Believe me, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go this. I wouldn't pick these colors for myself. This is not something that I'm comfortable to reach for, but I'm fearless because I will try anything. So, but if I will go in the store to buy something for myself, I wouldn't pick these actual colors. But I love the stick on my eye. I love a red eyeshadow. Like, I don't know, my green eyes just pop when I use one. So there's something about that multi-use Aura stick, believe me, and Scandal has been my favorite so far. And I really love the Clarity Cleansing Oil. This has been working amazingly, and yeah, I've been loving this oil. So that was my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, please let me know in the comments down below what you think of Vapour Beauty, because actually I had higher hopes for this brand. One more thing that I wanted to say is that when I first seen the packaging on the website, I really thought everything is packaged in metal, in a metal case, and actually it's not. This packaging is plastic, so don't be fooled by that. So yeah, for sure for me, because of the packaging, it's a no buy in the future because I'm going plastic free. So very happy to be tried Vapour Beauty, to have all these wonderful products, but I won't repurchase anything unless they don't change the packaging. So Vapour Beauty, you could improve your packaging and make it more sustainable in the future, if you want my opinion. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. I'll see you next time.